kind of aggressive. Oh, the Zoom Alexa is kind of aggressive. I just said it again. I know. I did it on purpose. It was fun. Anyway, sorry. That's my evil joy of the day. Okay. So once again, I'm going to bring somebody up that doesn't know that I'm calling them, and I would like for them to just share for a minute what Tupperware has meant in their life. So I am now going to call Carrie Hayes. Come here, sweet girl. Come here, sweet girl. Come here. No doesn't work. So you got to just come. I know. Here she's like, wait, what? Come here. No, there's no going out the door. You got to come here. No, you can't. Oh, because I wanted to. So I want you to tell everybody who you are, and then I want you to just share what Tupperware has meant to you. And you have to hold it down here because otherwise they yell.
Hi, my name is Carrie, and what has Tupperware done for me? Well, I was the typical one who I'm not selling. I'm just doing it for discount. I don't like parties. I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. Here I am today as a director building my team. So Tupperware, I was raised on Tupperware. My husband was raised on Tupperware. So that helped by getting to selling it. So yeah, okay.
No. Wrong answer.
So I had a lot of issues when I was stepping up to director. It was hard. I had to build my team all back up from being mad and upset, and they had every right to be. So the issue was that this person wasn't sending out prizes and gifts and not helping. She wasn't working with us. She just left us uncalled for. So the team was really mad. So when I stepped up, I had to put my game face on and come through it. And if it wasn't for Heidi and Kristen both having my back and helping me, I would have gave up a long time ago. Because my team was so mad at me. Well, not necessarily me, but our names were identical. So they didn't put, our first names were identical. So they didn't put a face with the name. They just used the name.
But I think it's important to point out, I think this is important, how people feel when you promise prizes and you don't. I mean, it kind of speaks to some of the stuff that
yeah. It's hard when you promise somebody a gift and you don't send it. It makes it hard because it makes them not want to work. And that's what I had when I come into being a director. My team didn't want to work. So I had to work it. I had to I was sending out prizes every time one of my team members earned a prize. I was sending it out that day and showing them that here's my tracking. I was sending I was showing Kristen the tracking. I was showing Heidi the tracking. So they not only knew that I was sending it, but if one of the team members came back and said, well, I didn't get my prize, they can come back and say, well, here's the tracking. Well, we need to figure out what happened to where it was. But I was sending out prizes every single day.
I think more importantly, like there was how you shifted your mindset, like from being angry and upset to happy and adorable. Look at you did. Because you did that.
It was hard.
I know.
I wanted to give up. I really did. I really wanted to give up.
But there's somebody listening right now, probably more than one somebody, that wants to give up.
Don't give up. All I can say is you guys never give up. Don't give up. Because in the long run, it will pay off. It really will. Don't give up.
And when you shift your mindset.
You have a better outcome.
And life is more fun.
And life is way more fun. I wouldn't be here today if I wouldn't have turned myself and my team around to be where I am today.
And how many parties did you book?
I've booked 6 today.
Look at lead by example.
Go out there and book those parties. And my team, if you're watching, book parties. Come on, we can do it.
That's right. I love it. Thank you, sweetheart. I think that I really feel like it's so important today. There is one person with every different version and every different story, and they come, and it doesn't, every story, like when she was hurting and she was upset, it was the end of her world. In that moment, everything felt horrible and dark and whatever. And you can come up out of whatever it is. If you're in a great spot in your business and you don't, nothing's dark, live there, stay there. It's wonderful. But if you're not, I want you to hear me say, you can change your mindset. You can come up out of it. You can be Janelle. You can have your back against the wall and you can tear it up. You can go balls to the wall. And I can say that because that means the airplane throttle going forward. FYI, doesn't mean what you think it is. Just saying. You can take it that way if you want, but the real definition is. But I just mean, like, it's so important. I wanted you to hear all these different stories because I wanted you to be inspired by all the things. Because somebody said something today that resonated with your soul. Not everybody, maybe that's not your story or not. But you know, also why you listen to these stories and why you hear other people, it's not just for inspiration, it's because you're going to meet somebody or encounter somebody or have somebody on your team who's struggling with something and you're going to say, oh my gosh, I know somebody that went through this exact same thing. Here's what we did to resolve that, or here's how she came out of it, or here's, let me tell you about this story. Or you're going to go grab this clip and you're going to have her watch it, right, from the video and say, watch this. She was in the same scenario as you. Because I want everybody today to come out of today going, I can do this. This is fun. I'm not alone, right? I'm not alone. I can do this. I can do big things. And if you forgot for a minute to believe in yourself, I want you to leave today remembering that you're amazing. Because I know there's some people that forgot to believe in themselves for just a minute. So if you're that person and just forgot, then use today as a turning point, right? Use today as ground zero. Because when you hit ground zero, you can only go up, right? So if you need to use today's ground zero, use it. It's okay. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about last week when you had a bad attitude. Don't worry about any of that. Because you don't need to look behind you. You know why? We're not going that way. We're only going forward. So it's okay. Change your mindset, adjust what you're doing, and go forward. You can do it. No matter who you are, no matter how cranky you were last week. Even if you sent nasty messages to me, I forgive you. It's all right. I've had a few of them. It's all right. I forgive you. It's all right. Let's just go do big things. You had your temper tantrum. Now can we play? Let's go. Right? Okay. They had their temper tantrum. There's days when I sometimes say, do you want me to say I feel bad for you, or do you want me to give you a kick in the butt? Because I feel like a kick in the butt would work better. And then they usually say, sigh, I need a kick in the butt. I know. Are we done fussing? Can we go do something good now? I'll say that. Are we done fussing? Can we go do something good now? Okay. All right. Temper tantrum. It is. Okay. Temper tantrum. I've heard a few of them times 100. Okay. Anyway, moving on. We're almost done with today. We are wrapping it up. We've got some exciting things, but we should probably draw 3 winners again. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's draw 3 winners. Audra's going to give me some winners. And after our winners, we're going to go back to the kitchen and do one last food demo. It's going to be so fun. We've got two more training things after our little winners here. We're almost done. We got a kitchen demo and we got a pretty exciting recruiting training, and then we're going to call it a day. Oh, which one? Janelle Peterson, you're our first winner. Congratulations. And number 2 is Kayla Gordon. Congratulations. Remember to send me a private message on Facebook, not here in the chat, not reading the chat. Tammy Arndt. Thank you for that. Send me a private message on Facebook and say, yay, I'm a winner. Here's my address for my prize. And I will have Kirk Popper prize in the mail to you. Okay. Thank you, Audra. Okay, so next we're going to move to the kitchen.